For most of Earth's history, survival wasn't about comfort. It wasn't even about intelligence. It was about endurance. Long before cities, before language, before humans ever looked up at the sky and wondered where they came from, this planet belonged to creatures living in a world far more violent than anything we know today. Dinosaurs didn't inherit a paradise. They fought for every moment of existence. And what makes their story truly horrifying isn't just how they lived, but how many times life itself almost ended while they were here. This is not a simple rise and fall story. This is a timeline of disasters, monsters, climate collapse, and extinction, stretched across nearly 170 million years. So take a breath, slow everything down, and let's begin at a time before dinosaurs ever existed. Chapter 1. Before Dinosaurs, Earth's First Nightmares. If you think dinosaurs lived in the most dangerous time in Earth's history, they didn't. Not even close. Before the first dinosaur ever walked, Earth had already survived multiple mass extinctions, each one wiping out life so completely that scientists still struggle to understand how anything came back at all. About 252 million years ago, the planet experienced the Great Dying, the worst extinction event ever recorded. Over 90% of marine life vanished. Nearly 70% of land species disappeared. Imagine oceans with no fish, forests without movement, a planet that almost went silent. The cause wasn't an asteroid. It was something slower and arguably worse. Massive volcanic eruptions in what is now Siberia filled the atmosphere with carbon dioxide and methane. The planet overheated. Oxygen levels dropped. Oceans turned acidic. Some places became literally unbreathable. Life didn't just die, it suffocated. The survivors were small, tough, adaptable, and they would quietly shape the future. Because when Earth finally stabilized, it left behind a world wide open. And nature hates empty space. Chapter 2. The Rise of Dinosaurs in a Broken World. The first dinosaurs didn't arrive as kings. They were background animals, thin, fast, nervous, living in the shadows of larger predators. The world they entered was unstable. All continents were fused into a single supercontinent, Pangaea. That meant brutal deserts inland, violent coastal storms, and sudden temperature swings that killed anything unprepared. Early dinosaurs survived not because they were strong, but because they were efficient. Their legs moved directly under their bodies. Less wasted energy, better endurance, longer hunts, faster escapes. And slowly, almost unnoticed, dinosaurs began replacing everything else. Not through one dramatic takeover, but through persistence. By the time the world realized what was happening, it was already too late. Chapter 3. When dinosaurs took over everything. Once dinosaurs gained momentum, evolution accelerated.
Bodies grew bigger, weapons grew sharper, defense became extreme. Some herbivores became so massive, predators couldn't risk attacking. Others evolved spikes, armor, horns, living tanks built by natural selection. Predators responded by growing faster, stronger, smarter. This wasn't balance, it was an arms race. Every advantage was temporary. Every adaptation triggered a counter-adaptation. And while this war unfolded on land, the skies and oceans became just as deadly. There was no safe place, only temporary survival. Chapter 4: The most terrifying predators. Forget movie monsters. Some real dinosaurs were worse. Tyrannosaurus rex didn't just bite, it crushed. Its jaws could pulverize bone in a single snap. Fossils show healed bite marks, meaning prey sometimes escaped, only to live missing limbs. Other predators hunted silently, some ambushed, some chased until exhaustion killed their target. There was no mercy, only efficiency. And even apex predators lived in fear, because injury meant death, infection meant death. One mistake ended everything. Chapter 5: Life wasn't safe anywhere. On land, giants walked. In the sky, shadows hunted. In the oceans, massive jaws waited below. Marine reptiles ruled entire seas, some longer than buses. The sky wasn't peaceful either. Enormous flying reptiles glided over ancient coastlines. Prehistoric Earth was alive, but never calm. Even sleep was dangerous. Chapter 6: Earth turns against its rulers. Here's what most people don't know. Dinosaurs didn't begin dying because of the asteroid. They were already struggling. Volcanoes darkened skies. Climate shifted wildly. Plants failed. Food chains weakened. Fossils reveal shrinking populations, stress fractures, signs of malnutrition. The world was changing faster than dinosaurs could adapt. And then, the sky changed. Chapter 7: The Day the Sky Fell. 66 million years ago, an asteroid over 10 kilometers wide struck Earth. The impact released energy equal to billions of nuclear bombs. Shockwaves circled the planet. Firestorms ignited continents. Then came darkness. Dust and ash blocked the sun. Photosynthesis stopped. Temperatures crashed. Acid rain fell. What survived the impact faced a slow, inevitable death. Chapter 8: The Final Hours. Days turned to weeks. Plants died. Herbivores starved. Predators followed. Cold deepened. Hunger spread. Ecosystems collapsed like dominoes. The last dinosaurs didn't die in flames. Most faded quietly, hungry, cold, exhausted. And then, silence. Chapter 9: After the Silence. For a time, Earth belonged to no one. But life returned, slowly. Small mammals emerged. Birds, the last dinosaurs, survived. And eventually, us. Chapter 10: Why this story matters. Dinosaurs didn't fail. Earth changed, and one day it will change again. Their story isn't just history, it's a warning. Because survival doesn't belong to the strongest or the smartest. It belongs to those who adapt before it's too late.